I think you know why you're here.
If it's about those posters, I just think it's so awful. It's a travesty.
A travesty, huh? That's interesting because I think you did it.
Are you accusing me? Uh, Mr. McAllister, we worked together for a whole 3 years on the SGA and I'm shocked. Mr. M, I'm running on my qualifications. You know I'd never need to resort to, vandalism, that sort of thing. Plus, my own best banner was torn down. Did I do that too?
Were you or were you not working at the watchdog office over the weekend?
I was. So, Mr. Pichardo let me in. As you know, with my responsibilities, I often come in on the weekends and have permission to do so. But I left very early, around 6:30.
6:30. How do you know what time the posters were torn down?
I don't. I just know they were there when I left. I'm giving you helpful information is all. You know, instead of wasting your time interrogating me, we really should be out there figuring out who did this.
Okay, Tracy, so who do you think did it? Who should we interrogate?
Well, I don't know. It could have been anyone. There's a lot of subversive elements around Millard, like Rick Thiessen, Kevin Speck, and those burnouts. Or Doug Schenken. What about him? What about Tammy Metzier? Her whole thing is being anti this and anti that.
You are a very intelligent girl, Tracy. You have many admirable qualities, but one day maybe you'll understand that being smart and being on top and doing whatever you need to do to get ahead, and yes, that means stepping on people in order to get there. Well, there's more to life than just that. And in the end, you're only cheating yourself.
Why are you lecturing me?
This isn't the time or the place to get into it, but there is, for example, a former colleague of mine made a big mistake, a life mistake. And the lesson from there is old or young, we all make mistakes. But we all need to learn that our actions, all of them, can carry serious consequences. You're young, Tracy. Underage, in fact. Maybe one day you'll understand.
I don't know what you're referring to. I just know if certain older and wiser people haven't acted like such little babies and gotten all mushy, everything would be okay.
I agree. But I also think that certain young and naive people need to thank their lucky stars and be very, very grateful that the entire school doesn't find out about certain indiscretions, which could ruin one's reputation or chances of winning any certain elections.
And I think certain older and wiser people, like you and your colleagues, shouldn't be leeching off of students, especially since some of you can't even get your own wives pregnant. And also shouldn't be going around making slanderous accusations, especially because a young, naive person's mother is a paralegal secretary at one of the biggest law firms in the city and has won many successful lawsuits. So if you want to keep questioning me like this, I'm not going to continue without my attorney present.
Okay, Tracy, have it your way.